Gotta bring in the laundry. Look, Heidi, it's a Honduran spider. All right, Karen and Jacqueline, is this what you were wanting to see? Original flavor, even in Honduras. There's Santi. Ooh, here's the view around the corner. She likes her necklace. I finished Wolf Hall. Hallelujah. I actually ended up really liking it. I also didn't like it in spots. Yeah, stay tuned for the review on that one. And we have actually been out of the house a couple times. Not yet today. We're going to the mall this afternoon. But yesterday we went to eat lunch. Honduran tacos are the best in the world. Right down the road from us. I love them. Been loving them for almost 20 years now. And we went to the grocery. That was fun. Didn't take my camera with me because the crime rate is fairly high in this city. So yeah, they wouldn't let me take my phone. Anyway, if I'm able to take the phone to the mall, I'll keep you posted, but probably not. Anyway, I'll at least show you my next book when I get to it. How about that? There's sunset. And a big old pigeon over there. Hey, birdie. I love the morning bird sounds. Ooh, it's foggy over there. Hey, birdie. Got a congregation going. Oh, that one's yellow. Oh, oh, there's my friend. Hey, birdie.
Those look like the birds they have in Dallas.
Yeah, the grackles. Okay, we're going to the lake today, and I think I need to take little books, so how about these two, because choices. Good morning. We're getting ready to go to Lago de Yohoa that was a car. Yeah, and I have been reading Underland by Robert Macfarlane this morning, continuing with the theme of reading those books that are lingering. So this one is set underground, all of it. The particular chapter that I was reading last night is the underground city below Paris, France, and it's quite claustrophobic for me. And yeah, no. I'm enjoying reading it. I'm glad Robert McFarlane did the research and wrote the chapter for me, because I have no desire to explore underground Paris. Paris above ground one day maybe. And then also going to try to finish The Log from the Sea of Cortez by John Steinbeck. This one is, I think, from his earlier days, but he is traveling in California off the coast with a biology friend, collecting specimens and other nonfiction. And then hopefully I will finally start my first Bernice L. McFadden. This is Praise Song for the Butterflies, and it's a darker read. This one is set in West Africa, and a family gives up their daughter to a religious shrine. Yeah, sexual abuse for 15 years, but you know, reality, I guess. Anyway, I've heard Bernice L. McFadden is a great author, so I'm really excited to finally read something from her. So hopefully in the trip, I think it's a 3-hour trip, so maybe I'll get a little reading done if I don't feel you know, yucky in the car. And also the scenery, I need to enjoy that as well, so we'll see what I'm in the mood for. But 3 hours there and back, so maybe.
This is basically just an adult picture book. It's a bunch of Star Wars concept art.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at Kipper's little feetsies. Oh, it's a bumpy ride. I just learned that Tegucigalpa means silver foothills. Ooh, transportation. Que rico. Is it good watermelon, babe?
It's okay.
Okay. Papaya tree. The papayas. There we go. I can see the water now.
Era lago.
Bienvenidos a Panacam, Parque Nacional. Ooh, I already see butterflies. Never saw this before. Beautiful. Ooh, I got it. Mariposa. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at the blue. Focus, focus. Wow. They're yellow. There's that one again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Wow, look at that. Like they can hear me. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Oh man. Oh wow, look at that. Wow. I think I found paradise. Look at that view. They're gonna have a hard time getting me out of here. There's a blue bee. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about right there. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? Come on, bird. Look at that. I'm so proud right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is straight up pool right there. Ooh, it goes birdies. Look at that. So cute. Oh, they're so weird. Hey, little friend. Wow. Wow. What's the purple one? Ooh, look at that.
Florida.
Oh,
You see this tree?
butterfly. Blue. Skipper. Oh, wow. Huh. Beautiful. That is a big ant. 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 Dun-dun-dun-dun. Quite like Tennessee, does it?
Huh?
Doesn't look quite like Tennessee, does it?
Nope.
Friends, that was a hike. But look at that. That's the lake. There's the lake. Wow. That's just beautiful. Okay, 360 view of the lookout. Wow. Pineapple farm. Wow. That's neat. Ooh, I didn't miss it this time. Stopping for a little cafecito. The hall's decked here. Making the coffee. Bonito su cafecito. Oh, it's un pueblo. Y baby Jesus. What were they?
Cocaína is cocaine, and cocina is kitchen.
Nice. Look at the moon. Do you know the moon?
Ooh, I used to.
La Luna.
Ah, yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Good morning. We had a long day yesterday. It was like over 10 hours there and back. But so worth it. Wasn't that gorgeous? Just wow. I did get a little bit red in the log from the Sea of Cortez. I have about 75 pages left, so I would love to get it read this morning, but we might be busy. I don't know. Anyway, there was a charming little passage in here that I wanted to read to you that I read yesterday on our trip, and it was just lovely. They're in Mexico collecting specimens from the Gulf, and of course when they stop, the little boys come out to help. And here we are. Then what do you search for? And this is an embarrassing question. We search for something that will seem like truth to us. We search for understanding. We search for that principle which keys us deeply into the pattern of all life. We search for the relations of things one to another, as this young man searches for a warm light in his wife's eyes, and that one for the hot warmth of fighting. These little boys and young men on the tide flats do not even know that they search for such things too. We say to them, we are looking for curios, for certain small animals. And then small boys have such sharp eyes, and they are quick to notice deviation. Once they know you are generally curious, they bring amazing things. Perhaps we only practice an extension of their urge. It is easy to remember when we were small and lay on our stomachs beside a tide pool, and our minds and eyes were so deeply into it that size and identity were lost, and the creeping hermit crab was our size, and the tiny octopus a monster. Then the waving algae covered us, and we hid under a rock at the bottom and leapt out a fish. It is very possible that we, and even those who probe space with equations, simply extend this wonder. Aww. There's your childhood flying off into the future. Hey, I finished my Steinbeck, a log from the Sea of Cortez, and I really enjoyed this one. It's a nonfiction from Steinbeck. Yeah, I love his nonfiction. I loved Travels with Charlie as well. His nonfiction is very insightful to what makes him tick. So this one is from his younger days. It's published in 1941, and he travels down the coast of California into Mexico in the Gulf there. You can see on the cover. And yeah, it's just, actually what they did and what they thought about it, and his philosophical musings. So you get a lot of Steinbeck truisms. There is one chapter where he does a deep dive into philosophy, and that's not my thing, so I kind of skipped it. But the rest of it was just charming and, a peek into the times. His nonfiction is very good for that as well. And it also reminded me so much of my father. My dad was a commercial fisherman and did some specimen collection as well. So, yes, really enjoyed this experience. And also my grandfather was a shrimper, and apparently, I didn't know my grandfather long, but apparently he, in his younger days, was a shrimper in Honduras. So full circle here. So yeah, on to my next read and my next day in Honduras. We're closing in on the end. So chat with you soon.